Hey, thanks for joining me. I'm Darren Miller, and in this video, I am going to give you an extremely powerful pattern for coaching. And the crazy thing is, it's so simple, you're going to be able to start using it right away. This is going to help you really connect and build trust with people, build unconscious rapport with people very quickly. You're going to be able to make clients feel deeply heard and understood. And in fact, it's going to help you understand them better. You can also use it to amplify any emotional state. And in coaching, that's a minor superpower, right? And it's not just for coaching either, right? You can use it in any conversation. So what is this magical pattern called? Well, it's called echoing. Echoing? Yes, echoing. So here's how it works. You literally repeat the client's important words verbatim. You literally repeat the client's important words verbatim. Whatever they say, you repeat the keywords back exactly. Simple, right? And it really is simple, but don't underestimate its power. And here's why it works so well. Now, the human brain has evolved to be kind of lazy, meaning it uses a huge amount of energy to think. It's something like 20 to 30% of our total calorie burn goes to thinking. And I would actually say that that's going to probably depend on the person, how many calories they're burning. The important point is that survival means conserving energy. The better you are at conserving energy, the more likely you are to survive. And this is why the unconscious mind, one of its primary jobs, is to automate things we do repeatedly. Now, processing and understanding language when people are speaking to us, this requires a huge amount of energy. And unfortunately, during normal conversations, people interpret and paraphrase quite a lot, right? I mean, this is pretty normal. Now, paraphrasing uses a ton of mental energy because now you're reevaluating everything they're saying as, is that the same thing I said, or what does that mean? And it's like a fresh interpretation that you have to make just to understand what they said back. On the other hand, when you repeat a word or phrase back to someone exactly the way they said it, to understand your echoed statement, their brains run down the exact same neural pathways that they use to speak the words. In other words, it uses the same neural networks that were already lit up with the ideas they were expressing. So it's nearly frictionless. I mean, it uses almost no energy to take that idea back in. And in fact, it can amplify the emotion of it or the feeling of it or the idea, whatever it might be. Unfortunately, paraphrasing is actually a technique taught to many therapists. I mean, you say, "Ooh, I feel anxious about seeing clients." They say, "Oh, I hear you saying that you're experiencing nervousness about meeting with people." It's not the same thing. Feel the difference in the energy it requires to process that? You say, "I'm excited about building my practice." And they say, "Oh, I'm getting that you're experiencing positive energy at the prospect of success." And you say, "No, that's not the same thing." And literally, paraphrasing is exactly what not to do, right? Especially in a coaching situation. If the client says, "I feel anxious about meeting clients," you say, "Oh, you feel anxious about meeting clients?" Yes, exactly. If they say, "I feel excited about building my practice," you say, "Oh, that's great. You feel excited about building your practice." They say, "Oh, yeah," and they're nodding. You really get them. Now, you could even amplify it by saying, "So what's important to you about feeling excited about building your practice?" And I guarantee this will light them up even more. So when you want to build a strong trust connection with your clients, you want to make them feel heard and understood, and especially when you want to amplify whatever states they're expressing by repeating their words back and even asking them what's important about that, you literally just echo their key words exactly. Echo the important things they're saying exactly. Now, here's a little bonus tip for you. when you get this down and you're feeling comfortable doing this, you can add another layer. Basically, you echo the tonality they're using when they say the thing, right? So you echo the tonality they're using when they say the thing. When you match the tone they're using with similarity, it doesn't have to be exact, but just even a more similar tone, wow, that really amplifies the way they receive it in such a positive way. So if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a comment down below. Just let me know I'm doing something that you like or not. I'm open to hear either way. And if you haven't already checked out the 4 steps for rapid client change, or if you have questions about anything, or you just want to connect and have a talk about some of this stuff, feel free to send me a message and we can take care of that for you. Have a wonderful day.